Good morning, respected judges. I am ℾ𝕚𝕬𝕧𝕖𝕕. Today, I am going to tell you a story called The Clock That Stopped Ticking. There was once a boy named Arjun. He lived in Hyderabad with his parents. Arjun was very smart in his studies, but he had one big problem. He was always in a hurry. Hurry up, Arjun. Finish your homework. Hurry up. Eat fast. Hurry up. We are getting late. That was all he heard. So he started thinking, if I had more time, I could do everything. One Sunday, Arjun was sitting in his grandfather's old shop. His grandfather was a watchmaker. On the wall hung a very big and a very old clock. It has been ticking for 50 years. Tick-tock, tick-tock. But that day the clock was silent. Arjun asked, Sadhu, why did the clock stop? His grandfather smiled and said, because you did not give it time, beta. Arjun laughed. How can a clock need time? I will fix it with money. I will buy a new battery. His grandfather shook his head and said, money can't fix this clock. Only one thing can. What? Asked Arjun. Your time. The grandfather gave Arjun a small screwdriver. Open it and see. Arjun opened the clock. Inside there was dust, broken gears and a small note. The note said, I only tick for those who listen to me. Arjun cleaned it. He repaired one gear and oiled another. It took him 2 hours. He had never spent 2 hours on one thing without checking his phone. But he did it. And then tick-tock, tick-tock, the clock had started again. That night, something strange happened. Arjun woke up and saw the clock glowing. A soft voice said, you gave me 2 hours. Now, I will give you 2 hours back every day. From the next day, Arjun noticed that he finished his homework in 30 minutes instead of an hour. He played with his sister for 1 hour without feeling guilty. He sat with his grandfather and listened to 3 stories. His 2 hours had come back. One day, his friend Rohan said, Bro, my father is rich. He bought me the latest phone. Arjun replied, that's nice. Can your phone give you time with your father? Rohan went silent. Weeks passed. Arjun had topped in his class, but more than that, he was happy because he had able to understand the secret messages grandfather had taught him. Then one day, the clock had stopped again. Arjun ran to his grandfather crying. Dadu, I have done everything right. His grandfather smiled, hugged him and said, the clock is not broken, Arjun. You have learned your lesson. Now you have to be the clock for others.